Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. where today is the day we turn things around. We had a really good first episode, made tons of money. The second two episodes after that, we lost tons of money and I am not happy about it, and we're going to turn things around today. And we're going to create a sequel to our operating system. Long gone are the days of creating in-house software on hardware and all that kind of stuff, because it's just not working at this stage. Maybe when we got like gazillions in the bank, but when we're trying to fight to stay alive, we can't be doing this. So it's going to be interesting. There's lots of things I need to do today, but ultimately, guys, if you enjoy this episode and want to see more Software Inc., then make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you're new in here, make sure you subscribe too. Now, looking at the monies, we made 1 month of profit. We're making some sales for the software, which is great, but our biggest expenditure comes down to the salaries. Now, it's a big chunk of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire a couple of peeps. Sad to see them go, but they're becoming so expensive. One of the things you got to kind of realize in this game is don't be afraid to fire someone, because I could get someone with, probably not as good skill to begin with, but what are these salaries? 13,000? Right, I think I'm going to get rid of 2 from each kind of team. So a marketer, fire. Yep. Another marketer. I'm going to get rid of the biggest ones. Fire. Yep. Designers. Can I fire both of these at the same time? Fire. Yep. And we need 2 coders to go too. And then artists. The artists are the ones who have the lowest wage bill. So there we go. We've just now literally fired half of our kind of workforce. So manage teams. When they've all eventually gone, we've got 8 employees, which I don't know if it will half our wage budget, but it should take a big chunk out of it. And, I've got to make some cutbacks because your boy's going to make some sweet cash money moolah. That's how things are going to rock and roll around here, guys. So while all those noobs leave, oh man, I'm going to miss Big Afro Dude right now. Goodbye. They're not going to be happy, and we're going to get a really bad negative business reputation drop because of this, but I've got to do it. Anyway, with that said, we're going to create, because the FoolOS trying to make us a little bit of money. So I'll keep that going just to kind of make sure we don't lose as much. We're going to develop a new software and we're going to create an operating system. Now, it's going to be a sequel to FoolOS. That did really well. So if I create a sequel to it, it'll build up more hype than just creating a brand new one from scratch. So okay that. And this is everything that we had in the last OS. And you can see there's so much more new stuff that we can add to it. So this one's going to approximately create 2 years to create. So if I selected everything in it, so we've got networking, we control other people around the world, which is basically you can now connect it to the internet in some degree. 8-bit audio, so better audio coming in. Plug and play, so we can interact with operating systems in a number of ways. Nice. So you can plug in like keyboards and all that kind of good stuff. 3D rendering and HD audio. So get away from that 8-bit audio so we get that good audio. It says it's going to take us 5 years to create. Okay. Estimated code units 73 versus art units 5. So as time goes on, I might get rid of some of our designers and artists and then replace them with some programmers to get some more programmers on the scene. So yeah, this is going to be quite fun. So this is the FoolOS, and we'll call it the FoolOS. We'll call it 99 because it's November 1990. That means I can get some new computers. Call it 99 because this is going to be the operating system released in the 90s, kind of like Windows 98 and all that kind of good stuff. We'll go with that. I'll keep the price as it is. No dependencies. Let's develop. Right, okay, before we develop them, because now I've just realized it's now 90, I can now get a better computer, which has a little bit more computing power. But let me can I select all the computer? Oh, I'm gonna have to select all the computers in the office. And we're gonna replace them. Which means we're gonna have so much more funsies. Goodbye. Sell furniture. Okay, these cost us one. Okay, they pretty much cost us extra $400. Boom, there we go. And we gotta put all the stuff next to it for the peeps in these officey rooms. So productivity, we got the drawing tablets for. Oh, we've got to hold shift. For these guys, these are artists too, so drawing tablets. Telephones for the marketers. I believe it's marketers in this one. And calculators for the programmers. So there we go, sweet. It was marketers in here, right? Who are you? Designers. Art. Yeah, okay, sweet. Where are the marketers? Okay, they're just coming in now. Okay, right. New PCs so we can get extra productivity going down right now. There's a lot of stuff that needs to go into this FoolOS 99. A lot of stuff needs to go into this. So I'll let the first month pass. And we can get a feel for, one, how long it's going to take. 2, how much money we're going to be losing, so we can find out how much that 5 million is going to last us. You ready to find out the negative stuff that's going to hit us next? Right, ooh, everybody wants a pay rise. Can I just close it? No one's getting a pay rise. Okay, so it didn't hit us that bad. We lost a lot of money. Oh, because we just bought new stuff. Oh, okay, I won't find out till next month because obviously they work that month. It includes their wage bill there. Right, got you. So we won't find out till the next month. Is a true representation of what is going down right now. Right, this could be quite exciting, yet quite scary at the same time. So FoolOS is still making us money. As soon as that makes us money. Stop making us money. I can't even English. Once that makes us. I can't even English. Once that stops making us money, there we go, Senyak. You can now English correctly. I will get rid of it. Okay, so we didn't lose as much there. So our wage bill now is 51,000. We are 21,000 negative, which is a lot better than over 100,000. And that's down to the fact that we've got 18,000 distribution sales. That will disappear when we stop distributing. 10,000 in marketing. That will stop going when we stop marketing. And all that kind of good stuff. Then we got obviously maintenance and, you know, all the bills and stuff like that. So it's not as bad. So if that is around about where it's going to be, that's fine. It will be a little bit higher when we start making money on the FoolOS. But it is what it is. Right, okay, so I'm thinking then I'm going to get rid of, let's manage employees. Oh, wrong one. Manage the employees, please. We're going to get rid of, okay, high salaries, you. So fire a designer. Fire an artist. Fire a marketer. I'm going to keep the, oh, did I originally get rid of the boss for the artist? I think I did. Fire you. I don't know who I've fired now at this point. So we should have 2 coders. Alright, this is an artist there. We'll make this one the leader. Change roles of the artist anyway. And then we'll hire some more coders. Because this FoolOS is going to need coders. So hire employees. Programmers. Salary low. Research all that so you can find everything. Sweet. Begin looking. So for the coders, compatibility we want great. Low salaries we'll take. So hire you. And they're quite young as well. Hire you. Nice. Right, let's fast forward. So they'll come in the next day, I believe. So we lose a little bit more money that day. That month, sorry. And that's down for additional bills. Additional bills for hiring new members of staff. Additional bills in the sense that we've got... Do you know what? I don't actually know. We're getting some dividends coming through. Oh, wait. Is that... You remember that company that we bought a share in? All companies. I actually can't remember what one it was. Who is it that I bought a share in again? Stocks. There we go. Details. It's actually risen 21%. So we've made an extra 10,000. Which I could cash out at any time. So that company seems to be doing pretty well. But obviously we're going to try and do better than that with our new operating system. So the additional 2 coders now in, they can work away, get some stuffs done. Wait, who's on this? Let me assign this. Let me take coders off that project. Let me take literally coders off of that, so everyone can focus on FoolOS 99. Right, I've just gone for a quick meeting. Right, they're back. They're giving it big ones, and as you can see, it's gonna take some time. So I'm thinking then, this is what I'm thinking. We merged the designers and artist team at the moment. So if I go to manage teams, right, we'll merge those. What's this here? This is the market team. And then we'll hire an extra 4 programmers. Sounds crazy, but just go with me on this. So artists, which I'm sure I set them to be the lead. So I ain't sure what's going on. We'll change his team to be a designer. There we go. Did that do it? Are you now a designer? I think you have to wait for the next month to come in. So, right. So, if he's now a designer, is this the artist room? Yeah. We'll change this to switch team to coders. Is that coders as well? Yeah. 2 teams of code. Well, 2 rooms for coders. Which if I now go to hire employees, programmers, got it all set up. Spend some big boy money on the coders team. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now have 8 coders. Now we did say the operating system is going to need a lot of coders. So I'm going to take this risk now. As they all come in. We should have 2 in the 1 room. Right? Manage employees. Artists. There we go. Now a designer. Okay, they're both now in that 1 room because they were sitting there all lonely because they had nowhere to go. So hopefully we can tear through this now. Hopefully. Again, they're going for a meeting. They're on the bottom floor right now doing their meeting. And hopefully they can, like I said, get through that so quickly. Because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be thrown into it. And they've got to work so hard. Oh, wait. We've got graphics tablets on this, don't we? So let me get rid of these graphics tablets and replace them. Sell furniture. Replace them pretty much with the... what's it called now? It's the calculators for the programmers. Just to boost up their specialization. Okay, right. So let's wait for next month then. So the wage bill is not as high now. Even though I've hired more people, it's not that high. Or he's stressed out. My job's not fulfilling. Who are you? You're a marketing support person. You are being pushed to the limits. So we'll cancel the support for that. The FoolOS is still making us money. As long as that net there is above 10,000 at the start of every month, then it's all good. It makes us, you know, a little bit of profit. Keeps our marketing dude semi-busy as well. But this is... I get marketing... Oh, the marketing support's on that too. Get him off that. Right, what if I assigned just the coders on that? See how things rock and roll at that point. But I feel like it's going to take some time. I feel like it is. It's going to take a hell of a long time. But they're all going home anyway. So who's this? Marketing support. Still complaining. Right, so how much do we lose this one? 46. Okay, so, and next month... Oh, okay, it's fallen short a little bit. Oh, there's a couple of things to research as well. Processor, game engine stuff. Damn. Audio talk stuff as well. Right, we've got to think about how we're doing this now then. Because we're trying hard. Marketing support is really hating their job. And every time they come back, they want... Do you know what? Fire the employee. We'll end the marketing. There we go. So the artists don't really have anything to do just yet, which is not great. So I've got an idea next then. So if I go to manage employees, select all of them, and we're going to educate them. So why don't we go a little bit crazy and spend 6 months on... Wait. Coders only. Let me do it by team. So coders only, we'll educate them on a 6-month course of programming for system. Designers, educate them on a 6-month course. Even though they're not technically both designers, but we'll do it anyway. Designing. No, we'll go art for system. No, we'll go art for 2D. Educate. It's going to skip pretty much 6 months in the game. But they should come back refreshed, energized, ready to rock and roll and destroy the FoolOS. Right, you ready for this? Wait for him to go home. So it's May. You ready? Now it's December. And everybody wants a pay rise. And I'm going to gracefully decline. Right, so manage teams now. Coders, pretty high in the system. The designers, we did 2D on the art, which is, okay, it's changed a little bit. They coming in, designers. There we go. 2D, there we go, nice. So how has it affected the old thingamajig now? We've got to wait for them to finish their meeting. It's actually ticking along a little bit quicker. So again, we say everything's rock and roll. It did say we need an estimate of 14 programmers. So with that said, let's turn this room, switch team to the coders. And I go to hire employees. Programmers. We'll go for a medium wage or a low wage. Low wage starts at 2,000. That starts at... Oh my goodness, it is a big jump, isn't it? Right, we'll go with low, and we'll get them in 3D for these guys. Programmers 3D, begin looking. So again, for the coders, great. We'll hire the 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 12 programmers. 9 employees went on vacation. Damn, son. So there's a lot we're throwing into this. Risking everything right now, to the point that we hope we're going to make enough money. We're putting all our eggs into one basket. We're going to risk it for the chocolate biscuit, and then the chocolate biscuit in this case is keeping the company alive. Right. Everyone should be back in there. And again, we've got some of them now focused on the 3D side. It did say it's going to take 5 years to create. That's another thing we're going to point out too. Right, so our stocks and shares for that company, no. Details. I could sell that for 1.6 million. I should have bought the over 50,000 ones when I could. Right, that's good. So we know, as long as this company does well, that we have shares in, we could sell it to get a bit of money back. So we do have a little bit of a lifeline there. With that said, let me check out all companies and go for the worth of them. So this Punch Low one here, this Punch Blow one, sorry. Let's buy 2 sets of 50,000 off them. This Sick Trials, 2 sets of 50,000, and hopefully they do well in the long run. We'll kind of keep our eye out for those guys. So if they do well, then we're laughing all the way to the bank. Right, I'm also going to assign our designers on this as well. So let's get everybody ticking along quite nicely. And we've got to find out how much money we're losing. So we'll wait till the following month. Fans are noticing that we haven't released anything in a while. But yeah, I might change the working hours to keep them all alive so none of them complain as much. But we have got it up to mediocre. So I suppose that's a good thing, right? The system's slowly catching up right now. Once one of these things are done, they can focus on all the other stuff. So that'll be a good thing too. Going off for their meetings. Maybe she'll be coming back now. Yep. Employees tired again. Skip to next month. So another thing we should be noticing as well. We should be getting dividends when the companies start doing really well. So we're losing 50, say 60,000 we're losing a month now, which is a lot better than the 100,000 we're losing. So stocks and shares. So for the other companies, they've actually gone down a little bit. Oh man, I'm hoping these companies don't go bankrupt. This stock is now worth 1.6. So that's still continuing to go up and up. That's the risk when you buy into companies early. They could flop. They could flop big time. Now, I don't know whether to send my employees on an educational vacation. Wait, are my coders going home? No, not going home early. They're doing a meeting, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, you think this is the long one? Wait till we gotta get 78 units of code in this operating system. That's gonna be long. That's gonna be long. Can I research any of this stuff? Do you reckon I could get away with this? This has been researched. The APU. Game engine research, audio tool. This hasn't been researched. Do you reckon I could research that? If I selected everyone on it, how quickly could they research it? It would probably take them forever, to be honest. I don't know. I'll keep it going. Anyway, keep it going. 6 employees on a vacation. Right. That's the only last thing now that's able to be researched. So we'll just keep it going and see what happens. Stocks anyway. So the other companies fell through. So we lost money in those. But at least we got still some stock in that company. Right. Maybe don't buy into a company so quick. Like, for example, this Kickspin Style Studios has already got a nice little chunk of change. It's already got a nice little following. No one's bought into it yet, so I'll spend 90,000 into it. I'll just buy one. And it can't go downhill that quick, can it? You gotta pray it doesn't. We got a nice little dividend payment there, but obviously we're still losing loads. Right, we're ticking away. Ticking away. We're mediocre quality. It's still going up and up. They're going home again. The next month, 7 employees went on vacation. So the audio's getting there. It's slowly getting there. I'm telling you, it's going to be the longest software ever built. So I think we need to grind it out until it's complete. And again, just bank on that other company. Oh, it went down a little bit. Just bank on this other company not losing too much money. So we can always cash that out when needed. It's going to be a close one, boys. It's going to be a close one. Below the 3 million mark. In terms of stocks, this is slowly going down. So I'm not going to have as much money to rely on if I sell that stock share as the months go on, unless that company does like a big turnaround. We've got into great quality, but I want it to go even higher. And I've been thinking, we need another project on the side that can get done before the FoolOS 99. That can just kind of tick over and make me some money. Now, I don't want to do something stupid that's going to like flop. I want to do something simple and easy. And I was thinking, why don't I do an antivirus? There's not a lot that needs to be thrown into this. And if I select all of it, select the 2D editor, and if I choose the one that's got the most users, this is vector point 10. I mean, I could use my own, but I can just throw that onto it. It would take more than a year to create, apparently. If I used, how many 72 million consumer reach. If I used Photoshop 1.0, Still 72. We could use our own Photoshop 2.0. But it wasn't a great hit, was it? What did they say about Photoshop? It was... quality was good. So the quality was good on that. That's not too bad. Really, is it? And what's the other one? Quality mediocre. We might as well just use our own. Photoshop 1.0. So, okay, let's call it the Anti-Foolio. There we go. The Anti-Foolio is a great name for an antivirus. Keep the price as it is. Server, can't really select anything there. Operating system. Okay, this is the interesting part now. If I select every operating system, my reach is now 2.3 million. If I remove all these, my reach is 72 million. But I need to select an operating system. So I select the bot 7. I gotta select all of them. So you know what? You can't select. You have to have them all, don't you? That's all of them, isn't it? Yeah. So 7.3 million. Okay, we'll see how it goes. It's gonna take more than a year to create. So let's develop that alongside. While that's happening, the FoolOS is almost complete. That's already ticking along quite nicely, which I like. So the Anti-Foolio could give me the money I need. You never know. We'll see. How is that other company doing? Right, I feel like I need to sell that stock. I'm not going to increase anyone. If I sell it, just to get me the money, because that stock is going down. The longer I leave it, the less I'm going to get in return. So I sell it, just to get some money back, up to 3.5 million. That's ticking along nicely as well. So we just got to kill it for a little bit. Quality is outstanding, but I want to get those up a little bit further. We made profit that month because we sold our stocks. It's nice to see a little bit of green, isn't it, guys? It's nice to see a little bit of green come into play. So this is almost done. 3D is almost complete. They're putting everything right now into... If I press... Is it space pause? No. Okay, they're putting everything into network. So get ready to develop. We have to do it the next month. So get ready to develop. Boom. It's now developing. They can focus on the Anti-Foolio at the same time. So what if I assigned nobody on that? And they all focused on getting Anti-Foolio done first. Get that out the way. Ship that out the door first. Could be a good one. I mean, we have no marketing team at this point. But the system's done, because that's all the programmers. And then the algorithm and the networking then takes a slight back seat. We'll pull those guys back onto this and get that FoolOS done. So, thinking then we need to get our marketing back up and running. So downstairs, and let's get to next month. We're going to build mode, and we'll set up our marketing team, which is basically our marketing support team. Okay, so we need function, tables. I like using these ones. There we go. Oh, come on there. Computers, chairs, and productivity for the marketers, because obviously we need some boost and benefits. Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom, boom. A plant. Where's needs? And we'll get like a the drinks thingy in there. Okay. Switch team to market and support. We'll hire them eventually when I need them. But again, we'll go back into the grind now to get the Anti-Foolio into alpha. Get the alpha of FoolOS as high as possible. And just keep ticking along. Right, so we're down to now 2.4 million. Seems like we're making a loss, like a big loss, but things are going great. You don't understand how great things are going right now. Anti-Foolio, we've managed to mainly focus on the coding team on this. 25 coding units, which is pretty good. I was just playing around with the managing teams. Coders right now, if you go to the managing their roles, I've made them only give them ability to do programming work, because I found out all my teams are doing everything, which I don't want. So if I go to my designers and manage roles, they're doing everything too, but I only want them to design and do artist stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. They're going home anyway. I've actually hired a cook too, so he's making like delicious food. As you can see, I'm not sure what that is. It's something or other. Delicious food for the peeps for lunchtime. So, you know, they're more motivated, they're a little bit more happier. I'm going to do a team review on this and see what it turns out to be, because it could be terrible, it could be good. No, just going to ignore everybody there. No. Get the reviews done for this as soon as possible. Reviews done, guys? Done the reviews? There we go. So end them. And what it's saying, it's a 4.6. So a little bit more could go into it. Of course. Everyone's assigned to work onto it anyway. So the coders are just throwing a ton of stuff into it, which is really good to see. It's gonna, I mean, the base level wanted me to have it over 27. So I think we'll pull it up to, I don't know if we want to pull it up to 30. Because if I go to like develop the same software again, where is it? Antivirus. There. And select everything. It says 27 and 2. Which I've got 27 and 2. I'm over 27 and 2 already. So it already could be good. So we'll just kind of push a little bit more. Just a little bit further. Got our chef's in. Oh, my dirt right there now. Our chef's cooking up the good stuff, all the good food, which is what I like to see. Okay, so wait for them to come in, finish their meeting, come back in, do a little bit more work. How far can we push that? Okay, into 29. Okay, I think that's good enough, right? You reckon that's good enough? I think so. So with that said, before the next day, or the next month, we're going to hire employees, low, and they're going to be marketers for the marketing support team. So nothing's available, so I'll just go based on, let's go for the lowest salary, higher, and then compatibility, great. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 for the market team there. Because I want to market this, we're going to announce a release date. Yep. We're going to do a press release. We're going to market support team to do that. And we're also going to market a press build. And this is all going to take place for the next following month. So, boom. Let's cancel that. I'm not giving anyone a pay rise just yet. We're getting followers coming in right now. The press build says, we haven't really heard about Anti-Foolio. It looks amazing. It has all the new features and all that kind of good stuff. That's what I like to see. That's gaining followers quite rapidly. So I think what we'll do, we'll promote it now into beta to get the bugs out. So let's fix as many bugs as possible. And while that's happening, we're gaining followers. We're producing the marketing campaign for our marketing team down below, which is all good. Right, the bugs, I think the bugs are pretty much out at this moment. So let's now assign the coders back onto FoolOS. And let's release this. Do you want to continue the release? Yes. You have unsupported server processes. Oh, dearie me. Do you want to start? Yeah, I want to start this. Right, budget. We'll do 15,000 for the marketing support team. Okay. Want to print some copies? Yeah, we'll print 25,000. Okay. So we have some unsupported server stuff. The bandwidth. What's going on? So Anti-Foolio. Oh, yeah, it takes mega. Oh, no. Right, okay, hold on. Right, we're going to build quickly. So if I just quickly build some tables and then function for the server room. Okay, that can't go on there, but that can. If I drop those on, and I think you wire them up, don't you? like that to create a server. Servers. I have a server here. Can I not view unsupported processes? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not quite sure what I'm meant to do. Anti-Foolio. Why have you done this to me? Manage your servers and yeah, okay. Right, so I can't select anything to it. I can't remember what I'm meant to actually do with this. Right, go rid of view. So connect it. Your releases. Where's Anti-Foolio? Details. Right, push this over. So needs. Yeah, it's using that. Features. Was I meant to like select a server for it maybe? I feel like there's something else that I should be looking at. Distribution. Can we start open our own distribution platform? I don't think I want to because obviously we don't have the power. View unsupported processes. We have the bandwidth for it anyway. We'll see what happens in the following month anyway. Okay, so pause a second. We've created all the stuff. I want to promote. No, where is it? We've done everything we need to do, haven't we? So that's the marketing. That's the support for it. Do we make money? Holy Jesus. Our servers can't deal with the load for Anti-Foolio. Which, my bandwidth is there. Processes. I have no processes. It's just called server 1. I call it the Seni server. The Seni server. There we go. Is that renamed? Rename. So, yeah, I don't quite know how I make this use that, if that makes sense. So this is development here, releases, contract work, research, project management. The server side. I don't know. If I was to make a new anti-virus, and I selected all this, server, that's when you would select the Seni server, of course. So I don't have the capability. But how much money did we make? We made nearly $1 million profit. So this is going to keep us ticking along for the FoolOS, which is great. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, I'm kind of hyped right now. The review come in. In conclusion, Anti-Foolio is okay looking, but the price... right, we'll see what happens over time. Our releases, Anti-Foolio, how many copies we got left? In stock, 12,000. So we could sell out the following month. We'll see how it goes. We might just make some more copies now, right? Right, this is Anti-Foolio. Order copies. Right, order 50,000 copies. So that is good. We've made a good solid piece of software. That is going to tick along quite nicely for us. And sequentially hold the fort, so to speak, while we make the FoolOS. Everyone wants a pay rise. No. Stop asking for pay rises. I understand you did a lot of work, but come on, come on. Try to keep things cheap here, boys. Okay. Right. So many things are happening right now. I built servers, and I didn't really kind of need to. We spend a lot on distribution, and once you open up our own distribution network, that'll be so damn good. Manage your product, printers, and your digital distribution. That could be kind of dope, innit, man? And then people could use our own distribution stuff. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money to get up and running. I don't want to mess around with that kind of stuff just yet. But we do have some servers to handle some needs. Anyway, this is going to take a long time to get done. The FoolOS. But we are plowing a lot of code into it. Now we've got the teams designated to what they need to be. I think I'm going to hire a full-time cleaner just to clean things up. Right, so now the design team is a little bit all over the place at the moment. But I don't feel like I need to hire any more just yet. I don't think so. If I was to make... right, operating system. How do I make like a sequel again? Right, if I selected all this anyway, what was it telling me I needed to do? 83? I thought it was like 79. And then 5 points. Okay, so the art's done. The art is done. It's the code that needs to go into it, pretty much. For the operating system. So this is where we kind of like, you know, take another back seat and watch things happen and tick along. I'm interested to see how much it makes the next month. The Anti-Foolio. Even more money. I'm just going to decline gracefully. Even more money. It's just on the rise. It's on the rise. Again, I can't do anything because we didn't select it for a server, which is so foolish of me. Okay. Just slow down a second, Seniac. How many copies? We've got in stock 24,000. So we could probably go another month. How much do they... Again, the servers can't deal with it. Some inventory is broke, called maintenance. Let's hire a maintenance. Let's hire an IT support as well. Seeing as things are going a little bit well for us. We still have a lot of queued stuff that we need to kind of fix and get done. But that gets handled pretty easily. Right, so the grind goes back on now to trying to get FoolOS. Right, it's a couple of years later. We got 15 million in the bank. And Anti-Foolio is doing pretty solid. Everyone's requesting a lot of money. I keep declining it. But we're making like hundreds of thousands every single month. It's beautiful. We've gone from one extreme to the other. We've now got more money in the bank than I think we've ever had in the game up to this point. The alpha for FoolOS code is up to 70, which is pretty solid. I think I'm going to do a review for this. Let's do a team review. There we go. It's still complaining about the servers, but there's not a lot I can do about that because they can't use the servers. So wait for the review to be done and see where we stand with this. Right, the review done. There we go. So where does this come in? Damn. So 5.7. So it's hit. I mean, the 2D is slightly down. It's hit and miss all over the place. Guys, what I've been thinking right now is, now because we found this level of success with the Anti-Foolio, and we can only do good things with the FoolOS, should we move to the apartments? No, what are we in right now? We're in the apartments. The skyscraper. Should we move to the skyscraper in the next episode? And then really start to work on our teams, because we've just really expanded with low quality staff to get this done. Now we've got a lot of money, a big chunk of change. We could probably see things through because this Anti-Foolio is making a lot of money. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So I think we should. I legit think we should. Right, there's a lot of coding going on right now in the alpha stage. I wonder if we can get the art to 7. It's a big ask, it's a big push, but I wonder if we can. Let's see what they do this month. It's really slowing down now. We was doing about like, I think it's like 6 to 7 code a month. Now it's really slowing down. So it's slowing down so bad. Right, if we can get the art to 7, which is one more point, and I think we'll pull it into the next stage and get things rocking and rolling to release this. So next month. Look at that. Like, they've requested so many times. Their pay rise right now is so high what they're requesting. It's ridiculous, which is understandable. There's my market recognitions as well. They're so low. Okay, so we're up to 7 point now, right then. So let's promote this. FoolOS. Yeah. We'll market it then. We'll announce a release date of 98 a lot sooner. Look at this. We're so close to 99, and I called it FoolOS 99, even though we started it in 1990. It's taken us 7 years. What? Okay, that. We'll release a press release as well, and then we'll do the marketing the month after. So we'll build up some natural hype for it. So get as many bugs as possible out of there. And we'll skip to the next month in just a second. Boom. So again, ignore that. So a press release has been reviewed. It is actually looking okay and has all the new features they're aiming to release, or aiming for May 2098. Interesting. So again, followers are increasing. Bugs are being removed, as we can now see. We'll do a market. We'll do a press release on that, the general one, to build up a little bit extra hype as we get more and more bugs out. Close that down. We go act like we didn't see it. we see nothing. So writing a press release for FoolOS 99. Which I'm thinking, you know what? Why don't we? Can we assign? No, I'm not saying assign the coders on there. But we'll have to manage teams. Just to get, I want to get it done as quick as possible. We'll just do some marketing roll on that as well. Just kind of get that press release done as soon as possible. Alright, it's going to be another month until it's done. I just want to get it done as quick as possible so I can release it. Because we'll start losing, what do you call it? Hype for it. Well, that's now done. Coders, manage roles, get rid of the marketing. Assign, get rid of the coders on that. Okay, that's all done. Okay, before we promote it to the next stage, there is only 4,000 copies of the Anti-Foolio in stock. So let's order some more copies. 50,000 copies we'll order. We've got the money. We made actually 16 million profit, which is the most profitable piece of software that we've ever had. And let's hope that FoolOS 99 does just as good. So let's release this. There we go. Which is sweet. We'll now release the OS. Yes, we want to release it. The price of this software is currently a lot higher than the market average. Suggested price $139. Ooh, okay. So suggested price is $139. This was the suggested, well, the suggested price is $139. This was the price that it kind of told us to kind of sell it at. So what if I just do $299? Do you want a marketing campaign? Yeah. Budget. We'll do 50,000 for the budget. We'll do 100,000 units released to begin with. And we'll see how this goes. So marketing support, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to kind of keep up track of and get done. It's a lot of work for them, isn't it? It really is. But we're now going to find out if we turn profit on FoolOS 99. Are you ready? It looks like we didn't. What happened? It's not worth the price. Oh, is it because the price is too high? Hold on. FoolOS. Change price. Okay, we'll go 170. It could have been the price. I mean, we made 121 in sales. So let's see what the next month brings us. It could have been the price, guys, okay? It could have been the price. So wait for the marketing team to finish the marketing campaign for Anti-Foolio. Then they'll put all their marketing powers into the FoolOS, which they got to play around with. Is it like 50,000 they get to play around with? They're going home anyway. So I think now lowering the price. There we go. Lowering the price has turned things around even more ridiculous. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Play 3.2 million. What? Look. Oh my, we made 5.2 million in sales. And obviously after the distribution costs, which if we eventually got our own distribution channel set up, we won't have to pay any distribution costs because we're distributing it ourselves. But we're making money. We're making so much freaking money right now. So what's the price difference? The price difference is not that bad. We sold 25,000 units already. Look at that. The what did it say prominent? The marketing for Anti-Foolio is prominent, which is good. It's been seen everywhere. Sparse, whatever you want to call it, for FoolOS 99. But that will over time increase. We've already made profit on FoolOS, so it took a while, guys. It took a long time to get built, to create it. It took us a long time to get to this stage in making some serious cash money moolah. But hopefully, those days are now gone, and we can focus on grinding and doing what we've got to do to make that money, boys. Ready for next month? So it's a little bit less than the previous month, but that's okay. I'll take it all day, every day. So just under 3 million in net profit. So we made just over $1 million less in sales, but that's still freaking solid. Our releases, look at this right now. This is so damn good. This is so damn good. I want to check out operating system. So all software. How do I change the category? No, it's not that I want to change. It's this. Operating software. Where is? Oh, there it is. Operating system. Sorry. So active users is currently, where's R1? FoolOS 99. So OptiStop OS 9, which got released in 93, has that many active users. We're coming for you. They made, look how much profit they made, 153 million. We're coming for you, boy. We're coming for you. So guys, let me know what you think about us moving to the next apartment. More space where we can really work on our team and get things up and running. Might even look towards getting up our own distribution channel set up eventually soon. Soon, I say. And it'll be kind of cool as well. Once we get our own distribution channel set up, other companies will then rely on it to distribute their goods, thus meaning we make even more money. Crazy, I know. I need to get a reception set up as well, because we have no deals at the moment, and when we get a reception desk set up, a receptionist, we get deals coming to us like every month, and then we can try and even make some more money off that. So let's see what the third month brings us. Boom. So it's coming down steadily, but it's still multi-millions of dollars coming into the bank right now. Up to 26 million in profit. No debts. We don't owe any money. We are renting the building. But I think like we'll go to the apartment, do what we've got to do there before we eventually move on to creating our very own office. And we pay no more rent. How good is that going to feel? So before we go, then our releases. Look at this, the quality. So the marketing is kind of dipping down right now. We're getting more active users for FoolOS 99. Made 5 million in profit. That's going to go up over time. It is a solid piece of software. Solid, mate. Solid. Things are going great for us. Things are going really, really good for us. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. It took a while, but we're now here, guys. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.